been a long time since I actually combed my beard, so I've resorted to this brush just to kind of keep it evened out. Because if I don't, it's like, look at it, like it'll get all nappy and weird and it'll clump up and it won't look right. So I got to do something to it to keep it nice. I had an interesting day. Nothing too big to report, but my wife and I had some interesting conversations that got me to thinking. See, I have been very much against religion for quite a while. And I do a lot of research in that area. Like, I'm always reading up, I'm always watching some kind of video, I'm always listening to a debate or a podcast. I'm always looking for something in that area. And she just brought to my attention, it's like, you seem to really be focusing on the one specific one and you don't seem to be finding what you're looking for. Why don't you branch out? And I don't know. I can't imagine branching out. I can't imagine like looking into like Hinduism or Jehovah's Witness or Buddhists or Scientology or Islam. Like, I tend to stick to the more popular one because that's kind of the mainstream one. That's the one that is looking to enact laws based on their religious beliefs. And like, I guess Islam is too, but Islam doesn't really directly affect me. And I know that sounds terrible, but I tend to really only deal with things that directly affect me and my family. And I haven't come across anything with like the Islam Nation. Is it Muslim Nation? Islam? And it none of that affects me. So I tend to pretty much just deal with the Christian faith and my lack of belief in that. I debate a lot online, like all the time. Like, I really need to get out of that habit of, trying to drill that point across because let's be honest, like, I'm not going to change anybody's mind no more than anybody's going to change my mind. And I take things much too seriously to lose a debate. See, I'm the kind of person, when I see something that strikes me as wrong, I have to say something. And I can't stop saying something until I'm either proved myself right or been proven wrong, which I'm fine with. Prove me wrong, absolutely. Challenge me. And it's like, if you can prove me wrong, I can adjust my way of thinking. And because I'm that way, I kind of expect other people to be, and it's just not gonna happen. It's just not. So I need to learn how to let that go. And I think that's the reason that I could never really do a formal debate, because long after the debate was over, they'd be like, okay, well, it looks like, we don't have a winner or a loser. And I'm like, oh, nope, nobody's leaving here until I make my point. Like, I don't know how to agree to disagree when it comes to that kind of thing. And maybe that's a failing. Maybe I'm too stubborn. I don't know. But that's just where I am. That's just the kind of person I am. So I don't know if I could ever really formally debate. So I'm kind of at this impasse where I need to learn how to, when I see something on the internet that bothers me, just don't say nothing. Because I'll get locked in this heated debate with somebody and like for hours and hours. And it's like I'm hitting with what I think are facts. Like, I was going over something with somebody today over, we were talking about the age of the earth, and they were like, well, yeah, it was only 6,000 years old. I was like, oh no, the earth is billions of years old. Well, what's your source? So I was like, quoted them some sources and went online and found shit, and they were just like, oh, well, you get your information from the internet. It's like, just because it's on the internet doesn't mean it's not reliable. What's wrong with you? Like, there was somebody else I was talking about how the earth wasn't flat. And they were like, well, how do you know the earth isn't flat? It's like, well, you can tell by telescopes and pictures. If you look at this and you do that, it's like, well, how do you know? So I linked them like the site to like the NASA website where you can literally see satellite footage of like cameras in orbit above the planet, and you can see that this is round. And it's, what are you talking about? And it's like, well, that looks like it could be fake. Like, what? So, you see what I'm talking about? As I talk to you now, I'm getting flustered. So imagine how I feel in the midst of it. This is why I can't debate. So I need to learn to let things go. This is me letting go. My wife has now provided me a wonderful dinner, which I would show you, but I can't because I'm very naked. And YouTube terms of service, they'd be like, "What are you doing?" Oh, hush. So I can't. So I'm gonna sit down and enjoy my meal, and we're gonna watch a movie, and I'm gonna put my phone down now.